Welcome to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. If you like this watch, like to purchase at the lowest price anywhere online, click on the link in the description below to buy it at JazzTime.com. Today, I'll be reviewing the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak self-winding chronograph in stainless steel with a slate gray dial. I'll tell you a little bit about the history of this watch, then I'll tell you about the case, bezel, dial, bracelet movement, finally try it on and give you my thoughts. So let's start. Oh yeah, the reference number is 26715ST.OO.1356ST.02. Okay, so just a little history. The Royal Oak has been around for around 50 plus years. It came out and it is the leader in the luxury sports watch segment from one of the top brands, if not maybe even the top brand in the world. Audemars Piguet, Patek Philippe, Rolex, and Richard Mille, I would say, are the four best brands in the world. Audemars Piguet definitely up there. And the Royal Oak is their quintessential sports watch that everybody wants. And it's a long line to get one, actually. You probably cannot get one at the authorized dealer without having some kind of sales history first, which generally means buying one of their less desirable watches, such as a ladies or a code. And in return, you can have the opportunity to buy this watch. But you can skip all that nonsense and buy the watch straight away by clicking on the link in the description below at jazztime.com. And AP makes their Royal Oaks in different sizes. This size is a 38 millimeter. They also make a 41 millimeter, which is for men, and the 38 is also can be for men. Many men do wear it, but also many men have smaller wrists, or they would like to wear watches that are a little bit more fitting, because the 41 is quite large. The 38 is sort of like a medium-sized watch, and some people like to wear that. Now, women can also wear a 38, so men or women, they call it. It's kind of a unisex size, very good size for both. Okay, but without diamonds and in this color scheme, I'd say it's definitely more masculine. So I would say that, in my opinion, this is a men's watch. If you wanted a ladies one, they make other ones with like diamonds and and gold and whatever else. Okay, but anyways, this one's a 38 millimeter. Okay, so let's start talking about the watch itself. As I just told you. Starting with the case. The case is 38 millimeters from my thumb to my index finger, 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock position, and it looks just like every other Royal Oak, just in the proportions that fit a 38 millimeter. Has beautiful beveled edges, and they redid the model. It used to be a 26315, I think in 2020 or so, and it changed to 26715 as of I think around 21 or maybe 22 or something like that. The difference is that it sort of has a more beveled, the beveled edge is a little bit thicker. That means the case is slightly different than it was before. And also the bracelet, which I'll get to, is a little bit different. Okay, so with that said though, the case still looks more or less the same, but just those minor tweaks I just stated to you. And one of the good things about this watch, because it has the old movement on it, I'll get to that in a little bit as well. It has only a thickness of 11 millimeters, which is thinner than the 41 millimeter counterpart, which uses a 4401 movement, which is a little bit thicker. I think it's around 12 millimeters. This one's thin. I'll talk to you about it when I get to the movement. But at any rate, so it has a nice dimensions on this watch. And a 38 millimeter, believe it or not, it actually wears kind of like a Daytona, which is 40 millimeter. Because if you look at the watch from lug to lug, it's around the same as a Daytona. For the lug to lug on this watch, I think it's somewhere around 48 millimeters, and it's actually about the same. I think the Daytona is a little bit even smaller, maybe 47 millimeters. Let me check that real quick. Lug to lug, Google that real quick. The lug to lug on a Daytona is 47.8. Call it 48. So the lug to lug is the distance going from the top of the watch, 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. That distance is 48 millimeters, and that's the most important distance on any watch, because it's the distance that the watch fits across the smallest part of your wrist. And that part is important. And this Royal Oak is the same, more or less, size as the Daytona when you look at lug to lug. Okay, now with that said, enough about the dimensions. Let's move on here and talk about the dial or the bezel. Okay, the bezel is octagonal. There's no diamonds on it. It's a satin finish with a beveled edge and hexagonal screws. It's your quintessential, amazing looking Royal Oak. It's instantly recognizable. And yeah. Okay. Now let's move on here to the dial. The dial here is also They actually also used to make the same dial on the older version. I think it was 26315 reference. It's a gray dial with grand tapestry, and it has these silver tone counter dials. These that count the chronograph. They're silver toned here, and you have a date at the 4 o'clock. So if you compare it to the Daytona, one thing that people really complain about on the Daytona is that it's a great watch, but it doesn't tell the date. Strangely enough, you would think, because date is a thing that you commonly forget. And actually, I can't even remember what date is today. Is it 21, 22, 23? I don't remember. But if you look at this watch, you can tell. Okay, if you had this watch. So the date is in a nice place at the 4 o'clock position. It's out of the way and well hidden, but still easily seen if you need to. And the dial, if you look at the way that the brand name is embossed onto, not embossed, but placed onto the dial, is done in white gold, and really, it really stands out. I like it. It's very clean, and yeah, it's quite nice. And it's a great dial with a sort of a silver ring going around the edge of the bezel, or the inside of the bezel. It's also a nice little detail I think they did, with very easy to read luminescent hour markers and hands, by the way. Okay, that's that part. And let's move on to the bracelet. Now the bracelet is actually updated from the previous one. This is a 1356 bracelet. The old bracelet on the 26315, which created up until 21 or 22, they had a thicker bracelet, which actually did not look very good. It looked a little bit clumsy. So they thinned down the bracelet, and they also made it taper better. So the new version is much improved. Let's move on to the movement here. Now this is where this watch could use some changing, and actually I believe that there probably will be a change. I don't know exactly when, but I'm sure there will be. It's using a caliber 2385, which is a beautiful, good looking movement. It's been around for a long time. It's a power reserve of 40 hours, but it's been around for quite some time. I want to say like 30 plus years or 20 plus years. I believe the AP is going to redesign this movement, make it an exhibition case back, change the power reserve from 40 hours to 70 hours, and they'll re-release it, and then everybody will go crazy about it. So I don't know when exactly that is, but I'm going to guess in 2026 they'll probably do that. But who knows? But yeah, it's a good movement as it is, but it could even be better. Okay, now time to move on. Oh, that's it. Time to try this watch on my wrist. Now, what are my thoughts? I think 38 millimeter is a great watch for both men and women. For those who like to wear larger watches, it's fantastic. For women who like to wear larger watches, fantastic. It's a great color scheme, but I'm going to say because of this color scheme, I'm really going to say this is more for men, and I really like it. I think those men that have a little bit more sensible, which are not many of us, would think that a 48 millimeter lug to lug would fit you much better. It certainly fits me much better, and I think it's a very nice size. And it's a very masculine looking watch. It looks pretty much awesome. So I'm going to definitely give it 2 thumbs up. And if you'd like to buy it, select anywhere online. Click on the link in the description below to buy it at jazzdime.com.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video. Click on it and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazzdime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.